Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas. This week I want to talk a little bit about the Ford Maverick. So there's been a lot of buzz out there on YouTube, online on the different Facebook forums, and on Reddit and everywhere else, talking about some different technologies that are on the Ford Maverick. So there are a lot of people looking at the Ford Maverick that drive other vehicles. You're driving Hondas, Toyotas, other brands, and are seeing the Maverick and seeing this is a vehicle they want to reserve and possibly order, and pulling them over. Some of the terminology and some of the technology may be worded a little bit differently than it is on the other brands. So I thought this would be a great opportunity for us to talk about some of the technologies in the Ford vehicles that are found in the Ford Maverick in this week's Tech Tuesday with Tim. So I do want to welcome in a bunch of our new subscribers to the channel. Because of the Maverick buzz out there on YouTube, we've gained about an extra 1,000 subscribers from different people that have watched the Maverick videos, and just kind of let them know what's going on here. This is something we do every Tuesday. It's called Tech Tuesday, where I cover some of the technology from the Ford and Lincoln vehicles here in this pretty short. So we'll try to condense this video down to about 10-15 minutes and tell you a little bit about technology each week and talk about it. I am actually live right now. If you're watching this as it's aired, down in the comments you can go ahead and comment back. Ford Video Guy is what I'm using in that account there. So feel free to correspond and talk back and forth with me there. Any questions you might have, drop in there. Now if this is a video that you see later and you're watching this, drop those comments down below. I do read those, respond to those for you, and can get you answers to that. So this is something we do every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So join me each week as we talk about Ford technology. So this week I do want to talk about some things that we actually just recently talked about. Before I had the Maverick videos got live, we talked about the Copilot 360. So I do want to talk about this, the equipment that's standard on all of your Mavericks, as well as what's included in that Copilot package that you can get on all of the trims, as well as on the Lariat. What do you get when you go to that luxury package? So, and I'm not going to break down and go over in the general. I'm just tell you what part of those packages are included in this, and something else that needs to be discussed when talking about this. So we're talking about that. So if you want to watch the video I did on the technology, down in the description you can see a link to the videos we did on the Copilot 360, the Copilot 360 2.0, and the Copilot 360 Assist videos. So you can check those out if you want to learn more about what those features were able you to do. I'm just going to give you a brief overview in this section. So standard equipment on all of your Mavericks is going to be some of the features from the Copilot 360 suite of safety features. One of them being the pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. So if that way you don't end up rear-ending somebody, having an accident. Post-collision braking as well. That's going to be part of that feature. Auto high beams too is included, so it'll automatically turn those high beams on, as well as your rear view camera. So those are going to be standard equipment on all of your Mavericks. XL and above, that's going to come standard equipment. So there is a Copilot 360 package that gives you a couple other safety features, plus on the hybrids gives you a full-size spare. So those two added benefits are the Bliss blind spot information system with cross-check alert, so that's going to be included in that, as well as the lane keeping system. So Bliss blind spot information system, a lot of people from all other automakers have that as well. Ford's version also does have the cross traffic alert, so as you're backing up, it's going to monitor anybody crossing your path behind you too. Not all automakers have that technology on top of that. The lane keeping system is something, and there's some automakers that have some sort of lane keeping in a sense that it'll vibrate the steering wheel when you leave your lane, and Ford has that. And by the way, this is activated with or without your cruise, so you don't have to have your cruise on for this to be activated. It even can be turned on just driving down the road and running errands, going 20-30 miles down the streets. It can be activated and turned on. So if you're leaving your lane, it will vibrate the steering wheel. A lot of automakers have that, but there's an aid system as part of Ford's lane keeping system that keeps you in your lane as well. So this is a great feature. I think $500 is a great price to add those two features. Plus, if you're on a hybrid, if you're in a hybrid vehicle, also adds the full-size spare for just the hybrids, not the EcoBoost. EcoBoost, you still have to add that full-size spare option as a standalone option. And then on the Lariat luxury package, you also get some other technologies on top of that, the Copilot 360 Assist suite of features. You will need to make sure you add the Copilot package as well, so you have those features, but then it's going to give you the adaptive cruise control. So that basically will adapt your cruise so you don't have to use your brakes so much. Again, I go into detail on that in the video that's down in the description. Also includes stop and go, so we'll bring you to complete stop. You don't have to hit your brake, and it's going to help you resume back up. So that's a pretty cool feature to have. Includes lane centering. So how is this different from lane keeping system? Lane keeping system, again, we mentioned, can be activated whether you have your cruise on or not. Lane centering is only activated when you have your cruise on. And the goal behind that one is to keep you in the center of your lane. So it doesn't let you get over to those lines. The goal is to keep you in the center of your lane the entire time. So great feature, nice safety feature, especially when you're going so fast on the highway, 70 miles an hour now, a lot of those zones. 75 even, so that helps you keep in the center of your lane. Also does include evasive steering assist, so if you can't avoid that accident, it will help with the steering assist to avoid that accident. So I want to kind of cover those real quickly. Also tell you something else. I've heard seen a lot of comments where people are saying, you know, the XL doesn't come with cruise control, which is crazy. I don't know why they can't make it a standalone option, or, you know, or even make it a small package. So even, you know, on the F-150 XL, you have a 101A equipment group that includes power windows, power locks, and cruise control within that package. So I don't know why, you know, Ford couldn't make some sort of XL luxury package or something like that that included your power mirrors, and then included your power tailgate, and then cruise control. Throw it all together for $500 or something like that. You know, that's I think Ford, you should probably do something like that, because a lot of people that want the XL have to go up, and they need that cruise, have to go up to XLT, which is $2,200 more. And some of them, the only reason they're going up to the XLT is for cruise control. So you're basically telling people, you want cruise control, yeah, you get a bunch of other features, but it's going to cost you an extra $2,000. Make a little XL luxury package or something that throws the power mirrors, throws your power tailgate lock, and maybe cruise control in together for $500, and then it keeps people, you're probably going to sell a lot more XL trucks that way, and then otherwise, I don't know how many people are going to buy the XL. But anyway, a lot of people also mentioned that if they add the Copilot 360 package, that they get cruise control. That is not accurate at all. So I want to make sure that you know that cruise control is not going to be on the XL trim. Period. Even if you add the Copilot 360, that adds the bliss and it adds the lane keeping system. That has nothing to do with cruise control. Now that the Lariat luxury package, that adaptive cruise control, you know, you have to add the Copilot features. You already have cruise on a Lariat though, so I think that's where people are getting confused on that. So just to clarify that. Now moving on, I want to talk about the remotes for a second. Now I do have an image I'm going to show you on a couple different remotes. So the XL and XLT will have a keyless entry remote, so keyless entry, so you'll be able to unlock and lock using the key fob. We'll have a flip key, so as you can see in that image there. So you just flip that key, it opens that key up, and it has a key start. So XL, XLT do have keyed start to start the vehicle, so people were misunderstanding that. Now on the XLT, you can get a remote start on the luxury package. So it's included in the Lariat luxury package and the XLT luxury package for remote start. That is not push button start. So that is not keyless start in a sense. It is being able to remote start the vehicle from outside of the vehicle using your remote. So that way you don't have to pull your app out and be able to start your vehicle, which we're going to talk about that in just a second. So that's what that remote start is being able to remote start the vehicle. Still, when you get in, when you go to start it, you have to put the key in, turn it on, and then to go. So XL, XLT gets that type of remote. Lariat does get upgraded with intelligent access, is what Ford likes to call it. That allows you to have it's a different key fob. The key is kind of hidden in the bottom. Looks similar to what I have right there. That's an image of my Expedition that has it. So it's going to look similar to that type of remote. With the unlock lock, and be able to just put your hands in a door handle. It's going to automatically unlock the vehicle without you having to get the remote out of your pocket. And then when you get inside, that's where you're going to see the push button start. So you'll just press the brake, press the remote start, won't have to get your key out or anything, and turn the key on. So that I want to differentiate what the remote start meant, what intelligent access meant, as well as what push button start meant for those vehicles. Now I do want to talk about the productivity screens for a second. So the 4.2-inch productivity screen is that the smaller screen you're seeing in an image there on it's standard on your XL and XLT, and that's the screen you're going to see for those vehicles. Now when you go up to you get the XLT or get the FX4 off-road package on the XLT, or you go to Lariat, you're going to get a 6.5-inch productivity screen. You're still going to have your tach and or your speedometer and your tach for EcoBoost, and then the gauge for your hybrids there on the left. But in between, you're going to have that 4.2 is going to go to a bigger 6.5-inch screen there. So a little bit different look there. So I kind of want to preface where you get that and what that looks like there. Now let's talk about the touchscreen for a second, because I want to really want to emphasize what the difference is when you go to the Lariat luxury package when it comes to 8-inch touchscreen. So you will get the 8-inch touchscreen. A lot of people, if they're watching this and you have a Ford vehicle, you say, I have an 8-inch touchscreen. It comes with Sync 3. That is not true. So standard equipment is an 8-inch touchscreen. It does not have the connectivity. I don't see anywhere where it mentions Bluetooth connectivity of any point, where you can, hit the little button and you can tell it to do certain things or make and receive phone calls. I don't see that functionality anywhere in there. It doesn't mention Bluetooth connectivity or phone connectivity anywhere. So I think what you're getting is an 8-inch touchscreen where you can use the touchscreen to manipulate things on the touchscreen. And you're going to get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will be standard equipment though with that 8-inch touchscreen. So I think a lot of people are going to plug their phones in with the wire, use the Android Auto. With that functionality with the Android Auto, then you'll be able to make and receive those phone calls using the Android Auto Apple CarPlay app, as well as navigation. So a lot of people ask, where's navigation? I don't see it listed anywhere. Navigation, at least an on-screen in-car navigation, is not going to be available whatsoever. You'll need to use Android Auto Apple CarPlay if you want navigation. And I've used it myself, works really good. I know on the Android Auto it uses Waze app, so very accurate and does really well. And I actually do like the functionality when you get phone calls and text messages as well. You're actually able to respond to those text messages by voice commands if you use the Android Auto Apple CarPlay versus the Sync 3 system, which you're not able to do. So when you do go up to Lariat Luxury Package, you do get Sync 3. What's that include? That includes a connectivity where you can then hit the button and then you can use enhanced voice recognition system to be able to make and receive those phone calls when you connect your Bluetooth enabled phone to the Sync 3 system. Also get you the 911 assist as well, and some of those functionalities, App Link as well on there. So that's the difference there. So just keep that in mind. You're not going to have some of the functionalities that maybe you think, oh, it's got an 8-inch touchscreen, it's comes standard with Sync 3. It does not. I wanted to clarify that in this video here and how that all works. FordPass Connect. FordPass Connect is a great way, even on the XL, it's going to be standard equipment on all of your Mavericks to be able to connect you to the FordPass app. So it's an app you download. I have some clips here that I did from last week's video, Tech Tuesday, where we kind of showed that, how to do the remote start. But you can unlock your vehicle from anywhere. You can also schedule remote start times and also unlock and lock your vehicle, all those functionalities, locate your vehicle with the app, everything like that. Schedule remote start times. It's pretty cool, all the features you have there. And because this does have the embedded modem with the 4G hotspot, which you can connect vehicles up to. You won't have to pay for a subscription for that, but you can use it as a Wi-Fi hotspot for other people in the vehicle if you want to. But then with that functionality, having the embedded modem, then that allows you to be able to have the functionality of being able to unlock and lock the vehicle anywhere and remote start the vehicle from anywhere using the app. So I like that. That's why you see power locks preferably on that, as well as having that functionality, so you can do it with the app. Whether it has a keyed start or the keyless entry, the push button start, doesn't matter. The FordPass Connect will work with that. So that is, I want to let you know that that's standard. A couple different cool bed options I want to talk about and break down what they look like. Of course, I'm getting all this information from different comments I've gotten from viewers out there on the videos. So some of the bed features, you do have 6 tie downs in the back of the bed, which is more than you get on the F-150. So that's standard equipment on your XL. When you go up to XLT, you get 4 more D-links. And here's kind of an image of what a D-link will look like. So you get 4 of those. So now you'll have 10 tie downs in the truck, including that as well when you go to XLT. And then on the XLT and Lariat Luxury Package, you also get the bed rails. So here's an image of the bed rails with 2 more tie downs on the bed rails that can slide back and forth across those bed rails. So that is also something you get when you go up to the Lariat. So I kind of want to show you that. Also, there is some things I want to kind of clarify on the LED box lighting. So you see LED box lighting is included in the XLT and Lariat luxury packages. and what that's going to look like. So it will have a bed light in the corner. So there's a power button on the driver's side. You click that, it's going to turn the two lights in the corner on and allow it to light up the bed. Now you can get as an aftermarket the touch link, but that system there just allows you to set up those bed lights underneath the rails there and then connect it to the standard wiring that's in the corner of the beds. On both sides of the bed. So that is something that you can add to the vehicle too. So that is an accessory you can add. So that's going to be the difference of what those are going to look like. So a couple different images. I want to make sure you clarified that as well as part of the bed. So one other thing I wanted to reference, I did a video last week on some updates, some things that most dealerships don't know that we found out some answers to, but I was able to answer something else that I wasn't sure on, and that is carpet flooring is going to be standard equipment on all of your Mavericks. So carpet flooring, we know front floor mats are going to be standard on the XL. Do not know if you're going to get floor mats in the back on the XLT Lariat. I didn't get information on that, but we do know we're going to at least get 2 carpeted mats as well in the vehicle too. So that's something there that we want to do. So now if you're wanting to know all the different breakdown of all the standard equipment, I do have videos on all 3 of the trims, because they're standard equipment as well as what's included in each of the different packages that are available. So if you want to watch those videos, there's our link down in the description, as well as at the end of this video, I'll have a video that pops up. It's actually a playlist. We're having all the Maverick videos in that playlist, including the video I did last week on the clarification on a couple things and questions that people had. I kind of reference a couple of them in this video with the cruise control and the carpet flooring and such, but you can see that video as well in that playlist. So check that out if you want more information on the Maverick. But hopefully you did enjoy this video that we did this week on the Maverick. I really like to get one here at the dealership so we can really give you some close-ups on some things. But so hopefully I got some good information from this and some of the new technology. And if you're new to Ford, hopefully this did clarify some things for you, and hopefully you did like those. And don't forget, we're here every Tuesday talking about technology on the Ford vehicles. Do like getting that feedback, so drop any comments down below, any suggestions on videos that we could do for you, maybe something you're not sure how to do on your Ford vehicle, whether it be technology or just any feature on the vehicle and how it works. Drop that down there. We can do a video on that for Tech Tuesdays. Love getting that feedback and knowing what videos you're looking for out there. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the red subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell. You'll also get notified the next time another video upload to our YouTube channel. Smash the like button. Again, drop your comments down below. Share the video out if you think somebody out there, one of your friends, would like this video. As well as, don't forget, you can find us on social media. We're at McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So again, hope you enjoyed this video. And until the next week, next Tech Tuesday, or any of our videos that we have going live this week, we'll see you later.